This is another episode of the Decoy Sports Podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Decoy Sports Podcast for another week. My name is Jackson. This is my best mate over here, Joel Thompson.
Hello, Jackson.
Oh,
Hello,
God.
Jackson Foggo.
Hello. In case you didn't notice, I might have sucked off the devil this week. That's
Didn't we
what
say that the other week? Like,
maybe.
does someone have to suck off to like make it this far?
Probably. Yeah.
You definitely have.
Did I just turn yours down?
Yep.
There we go. That was from wearing the old bucket hat last week,
yeah.
mate. Trying to hear through the hat. Thought I'd change it up a little bit this week, but you know, do I keep the kid on? Keep rolling.
Well, if it
we
works,
keep rolling, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's working.
it's working.
Clearly,
Yeah,
sucking off the devil's dick and wearing the kit.
Yeah.
You know. So, yeah. Bear with me today. Today, guys, I've definitely don't sound great, but
you're here,
got
mate.
my tea.
But you're here,
I replaced the beer with a tea today, so.
Yeah. And you are here. So
Look,
you gotta.
I'm just doing the big lift for the boys, you know? Got to
it.
be back. Got to keep going, keep rolling.
That's right,
you know?
mate.
Win streak's going for both of us.
That's right.
So, yeah,
That's right.
got to keep rolling.
Got to keep going.
Yeah,
We got to keep putting it out. Like, got to keep the party going.
that's it. But hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
It's nice to be here.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. Oh, fuck. How
Fuck,
good.
Stressful.
Oh, mate.
Stressful.
Very stressful.
Fuck me.
Jesus Christ. I said to you just before, like, I was pretty sick all weekend, and like Saturday I was like, just don't yell, like keep your voice, you know. And mate, how
As
could
if-
you not
as if
yell?
you
in
weren't
that-
gonna
How
yell.
could you not yell in that game?
As if you weren't gonna
honestly,
yell.
there was a couple of times where I gave up, and I was like, oh fuck, like we don't even deserve this. We're
Yeah.
just beating ourselves, and you know,
I thought you were fucked. I thought Sharks were dominant.
yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
Fuck me.
I don't know how we got up. Anyway,
Mate.
what did you do on the weekend?
What did I do on the week? Oh, I went to Ballina.
Yeah.
See Mrs. family.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Crumben, to Baba.
Wonder why you missed the UFC.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I stopped in at the pub on the way home.
Probably a good one to miss, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't pick it.
Yeah.
Like-
It was... The fight wasn't that good. Like, it was a big upset, and it was good because they were like, holy shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
especially Izzy fight, but,
Yeah.
like, it wasn't a great fight. Like, nothing really happened other than he got cracked right at the start.
Yeah.
And then Strickland just... It was a good fight if you were, like, a purist of UFC, where it's like...
Yeah, like,
His
like,
defense
hitting
was
him
crazy.
and- yeah,
like,
yeah.
He just couldn't hit him.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit boring other than that. But the other fight's pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah. Did you go anywhere to watch it?
Nah, just watched it at home.
Yeah, nice.
I streamed it, like, obviously
Legally.
legally.
100%. Main event.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I definitely watched it on main event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what, you were pretty sick all weekend, eh?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just chilled.
Just trying to recover, man, and
Yeah.
get better and rip in this week. You know,
Nice one.
it's like the
mate.
boys.
That's it, bro.
All right, let's get into your gun of the week, mate. Who you got?
Gun of the week. It's the Broncos, man. Just
Fucking
in the
good.
Broncos.
So
Like,
good.
Fuck me. Like, I was talking about it today, like, with one of the blokes from work. Like, a full strength Broncos versus full strength Panthers, like, both humming. I think Broncos win.
Right now, I'd have to agree with you,
Yeah.
especially without Luai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying full strength.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if they were both full.
But I don't know if they will be.
No, I know. But I'm just
I
saying,
honestly
like,
don't think he's going to
hypothetical.
play. Like, he's
Well,
fucked.
he reckons prelim.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's like, to come back for that, it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty hard. So, I don't know, man. It would be, yeah. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he plays. But
Yeah.
I probably agree with you, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
if, yeah,
Don't mind me,
if they're
I'm just
both,
fucking this cord off.
you're right. If they're both full strength, I'd probably agree with you. I think Broncos are looking better.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that the Panthers aren't
Panthers
doing
are
anything
so good.
Yeah, they're not doing anything bad.
No.
But they just look so good.
Yeah.
And you're just like, Jesus Christ.
If it's not a like Broncos Panthers grand final, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
Like, not obviously we want our teams to win, but fuck. We'd both get through them.
Yeah, like
potentially.
obviously, first and foremost, it's Roosters or Knights. But if it's not, I actually want to watch that grand final.
100%. That'd be way better than the last 2 years grand final.
100%.
Yeah.
But in saying that, like if either of our teams get there, they deserve it.
For sure.
And,
if anyone that gets there now I don't think Storm can get there.
Well, you look at our run in. It was Sharks. We're gonna have to versus the Storm this week.
Yeah.
Like super depleted, especially in the back line.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna have to beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
Just to get to the grand final.
Just get there.
So if we get there, we deserve it.
For sure.
I personally I hope we do.
Yeah.
Can I see it happening? Probably not.
Nah.
But we deserve it if we get there. And it's the same with you
same
guys.
with the Knights, man. Like Warriors are depleted.
Yeah, but at home,
They'll probably be massive.
More full strength.
Yeah. Well, depending, I think Sean Johnson's like touch
He'll
and
play.
go.
They said I watched the press conference afterwards, and he said he could have probably played this week.
Okay.
Like he was supposed to play this week,
Right.
And he said so he's definitely going to play next week.
Well, that's fine.
If you could probably look at it like if that was an elimination game, he would have played.
True.
But I think because
Yeah,
of
yeah.
if he's touch and go, they're probably going to lose it anyway.
Yeah.
Like when you look at it, they probably weren't going to win that game in Penrith.
What's the point? Of
You may as
risking
well,
him?
wait
him
until next
save it
week
up,
at home.
And if they got the win somehow, then
Exactly.
sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, like same with Knights. Like, you got to get through Warriors, and then you got to verse Broncos.
Yeah.
At Suncorp.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Fuck. Which I'll be going to if we make it.
oh fuck oath.
Which we will go to.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fucked. That'd be lit.
Yeah.
So
But if we get there.
yeah.
But yeah, who was
big game
yours?
this week.
Who was your gun?
Mine was they do say two Wongs don't make a white, but
What is one Wong, mate?
one Wong makes a gun of the week. And Sia Wong was that. Wasn't he?
He was
a
good.
fucking
He
gun.
was good.
He moved to like 3 different positions.
Yeah.
Like had to
So
play. he
versatile.
moved
I
in
didn't
the middle.
realise he was like. I
Yeah.
just thought he was like a back rower.
Coming through, he played centre, but obviously he's gotten really big, so he's played on the edges. But then he's also moved into the forwards at times this year in reserves. Like you can go back onto this pod. People can go back if they want. I was saying from round 1 he should have been in our team.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We had like 4 forwards out. We had Crighton out. There was a bunch out, and we put Egan Butcher on the left. And he got better, but he was for probably the first.
He didn't start like super
it was
great.
probably like the first 5 or 6 games he was really bad, and Sia Wong wasn't even in the squad. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like he's a gun.
Yeah.
You need him in the team. He played with Fiji all through the World Cup
Yeah,
and
and
dominated.
killed it.
I was like, he needs to be in the team.
Yeah.
And then he didn't really get in until about 5 weeks ago, and I think he came in. I think he was out for 1 week.
Yeah,
and then now he come back in, and then Robbo's just kept him in.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about later with the reports around Crichton and stuff.
Yeah.
But I look at it and I'm like, fuck, we've got that many guns, mate. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
he can go.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
give him some money, man, because he's gonna be a fucking
like
weapon.
keep him, yeah, for sure.
And he can fill spots clearly. Like,
Yeah,
he's
that's
got
what
that.
you need, like from your back rowers.
Yeah.
Play center.
Yeah,
Play
and
in
it's
the
nothing
front.
to do. People go, "Oh, a try was just a fluke." Like I've seen all these comments about that, like people like saying how good he played and shit. And it's like it's not nothing to do with the try.
No,
that's not even the.
That's just like
that's
the
a bit
cherry
of
on
icing
top.
on cake.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing to do with that. Like if you watch him the whole game, like he was fucking dominant.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like he looked more like dominant than say like I know it's a different player, but Butcher on the other wing like Nat Butcher.
Yeah.
he's solid and he's a good defender.
Yeah.
And he helps Kiri out, so it's good to have him there.
Yeah.
But like he's not going to be that that player that's going to break the line or do anything
like
that.
a game breaker
No,
back rower,
no.
and you kind of need that.
And he's going to do that for you.
Yeah.
And he's got an
Which is
offload.
like
He's
what
got,
Angus Crichton was doing last year.
exactly.
Yeah.
But he's like big enough to do that. He's got good footwork. He can ball play a little. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty good. So
Yeah.
he was my gun for sure.
Yeah, nice.
I just wanted to also give a little of it's like me. I've always got a couple, but a close second for me was Ponga. I thought he was really, really good, and especially in the second half where
he had to turn it on.
he had to turn it on
Yeah.
and stand up a little bit, especially when Hastings went down.
Yeah.
And I thought he changed his attack really well. Like
100%.
they were going down the left a lot in the first half, and then he he figured it out that like he had to swing because you weren't getting much
Nothing.
success there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he changed, like you got those 2 tries, and
Yeah.
you know he was so good. So
Yeah, it was-
he was really good as well.
He was good.
Turd of the week, mate.
Has to be Jackie Whiten.
Yeah, I had him down as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
talk about it.
Yeah. Like, and he even admitted it.
Yeah,
Like, we were texting, like, through the game. Like, he had, his arm was in his mouth. He didn't hit him high or anything.
yeah,
He had his arm, like, that's just where his arm ended up. You could see him bite down.
yeah.
And then he says to the ref, what am I meant to do? That's
I
like
know.
admitting.
I know.
How is that not a send-off?
Yeah,
I like Jack Whiten. He's like one of my favourite players. That's fucking pretty rough.
Yeah, I got something to say about this. Like, clearly, because we're not involved in league, we can say what we want, right?
Yeah.
Like, with respect, but we can. And I look at every comment, every commentator, the players, the referees, all of it. They've gone off face value of who he is and gone,
Nah, it's all good.
we're all going to be cowards and say like, nah,
Yeah.
like it's an allegation.
I bet
Mate,
if Radley done it.
it's clear as fucking day.
Yeah.
He fucking has bite marks in his arm.
Yeah.
He said he bit me. So what? So they're basically saying that.
And then he's like,
that Gamble's lying.
is that bite marks? Are you sure
Gamble's
that's
lying,
bite marks? Yeah, he's like, yeah, look at the teeth.
Yeah. So
And he's
not
like,
only-
so do you want to make an allegation? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Look at my
yeah.
arm.
So he's bit me in the arm. He goes, yes, he bit me.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh. And there was clear evidence on the fucking thing. He sees teeth go and bite down.
Right.
And then you see him go and release
Yeah.
as well. It wasn't just like, he didn't just like have it there and nothing moved. You seen his jawline
Yeah.
bite and then you saw his jawline release. What are we fucking talking about?
How did he gets put on report, but they keep the ball?
How do they... But that's the thing. Excuse me. I feel like they had to, because if you gave it a penalty, it's kind of like, well, he did do it. He did do it then.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it has to be set. So like,
But it should have just been a send-off.
but it should have been. But I'm just saying, like, they had to not give it a penalty,
Yeah.
even though it was a clear... Like,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
was stupid.
It's coming out today. It's been referred.
They're all
straight to the-
cowards, mate.
it's
They're all
referred-
fucking cowards. I don't care. I'll happily say that with respect. But fucking Ashley Klein, he's a little
Oh,
dweeby
right.
coward cunt.
As soon as I
and
see-
fucking
yeah,
the bunker
bro,
as well,
fuck.
because he saw it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, you check it out.
Yeah.
You were right in front, mate,
Yeah,
and you
dude.
fucking saw it happen.
Yeah, bitched it.
He's a bitch.
Bitched it.
Like, he was the worst ref the whole weekend.
He's been the worst
That
ref
was
for the
he had
last.
some of the fucking shittest calls in that
Bro,
game.
he's
Honestly.
been like the worst ref for the last 2 years.
And he gets all the fucking big games.
100%.
I don't know
and
why.
I don't understand why.
I don't know why, bro.
I've said it all year. He is the most, with respect, like want to be on TV cunt I've ever seen.
Yeah. He gives the most penalties away. He does
100%.
everything. He can't control a ruck.
No.
If there's a little fucking melee, he doesn't know how to fucking handle it.
No.
He is the shittest ref
He's so
in the
shit.
whole game.
Yeah.
There's all these young cunts that have been coming through and they've only on like, 20 to 50 games, have been there for a couple of years, and they can handle a game.
Yeah.
And this cunt, he's probably the most, other than Cummins, who's just retired.
Yeah.
He's the most fucking experienced.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's the
He's the
shittest ref.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking shit, man.
It's fucked, bro.
But,
yeah. It's so, it was so hard to watch. And like, today it's come out that it's been referred straight to the
So he did do it. So everyone missed it, or is everyone coward?
Everyone's
Tell
coward.
me which.
Everybody saw it.
Yeah.
Like the whole crowd at night saw it, like on the big screen.
I watched your press conference after, and
He said no comment.
yeah, he was just like, no, or he just went, nah.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't want to talk
It's like,
about
what
it.
are you meant to say?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he didn't want to like put allegations out there, I guess. But
and then like did you see Ricky's
Yeah,
one?
Ricky's
He's
a
like, oh, you don't want that great game to be
I know.
tarred by that
Yeah.
incident.
Oh, we're not going to talk about it because, like, I don't want that fucking to be tarred by what a great game was. And like, so he bit him.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's just be honest.
he's not even your player anymore. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Like he bit him. Everyone knows it.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah. It was hectic. I can't believe it. I was, me. I was fucking
Yeah.
yelling.
And I'm the first. Yeah, as I said, like, I love Jack Whiten,
Fuck
but
yeah.
You got to call a spade, man. He fucking bit him at the end of the day. So
Like if that was somebody else, if that was like a Radley or a Hargraves, or
if that was a
something,
Hargraves, he's he'd probably have to retire.
Probably.
He'd get a fucking year sentence.
Probably. But he would have been sent off.
What did Proctor get at that time?
12 weeks?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
They didn't want to. Well, is he going to get 12 weeks?
Should.
They're going to say it's not clear enough because his arm was put in the mouth.
So shit.
Even if your arm's here, you don't have to fucking bite someone.
No.
You don't have to chomp down on it.
Nah.
If I put my arm in your mouth, or like if you're on the ground and I just push my arm into your mouth, do you reckon I'm going to have a full-on bite mark in my arm? Or do you reckon I might just have a little
indent,
a little
and then it'll
indent
go away
of like one tooth maybe?
minute.
One tooth maybe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not the full fucking profile of your teeth.
He goes, oh, he was pushing on my neck and making me bite him too. I'm like, you are a dumb cunt.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Seriously.
That is do you know that's a player that's guilty if they're saying that shit?
Fuck yeah.
And you watch it, he barely got his head pushed.
Yeah.
He was here in his neck a little bit and he just went like that. It wasn't like around it. You know what I mean? Fuck me. Anyway,
so bad.
It was the shittest call I've ever seen.
So bad, dude.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on. Shed some news. Not nights. Yeah, we'll go to the Val Holmes
Don't
thing.
bring the knives into this one.
Fuck,
bro.
Val Holmes, obviously, or allegedly, caught with Olmo.
Omo.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's pretty damning. And drinking a cruiser.
yeah. What else do you put that's white in a little baggie? I'm not sure.
We all know.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Look, we've all been around the block.
Oh, we've all mate, everyone knows what Omo looks like. But yeah, fuck. How are these guys
Why
dumb?
do it? Like, I don't give a
dumb.
fuck if they do it. But why
100%.
would you take photos of it?
No.
You run the risk, man. Like, what's
Just
the
don't
point?
take a photo. Like, it's obviously a selfie.
Good on the boys. Go rip and tear for a couple.
100%.
Go rip and tear for a month. I don't give a fuck.
Put the phone down.
Don't fucking. Why would you take a photo?
Of himself. It was not even like a sneaky,
It's
like
so
one of the
stupid.
boys, like, oh, look, but it's like him.
You
know what I mean?
Shittest photo too. So yeah,
Yeah, baggy. Oh.
I've got Omo. Nice and clean.
Nostrils, anyway.
Bernie nostril.
Fucking not wrong.
Jesus Christ.
But fuck, seriously, it's just
These
these cunts are dumb. Like
mate.
I know they're like, young. Like he's young in his prime, like full of cash.
He's not even that young though.
Yeah, but he's like 28 or something. 27.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
He's
just
in
saying,
like his prime.
You look at you see Reece Walsh get caught or whatever the other.
Yeah, he's 20.
He's
Like,
20 and you're
forgive
like,
it, yeah.
But I don't mean like him doing coke when he's 27, 28. I don't
Yeah.
really care. I mean, Omo.
Allegedly.
Drinking Coca-Cola and doing Omo.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not saying that, because I know people that do Omo in their 30s, whatever, right? But it's like, why you should know better to do that, like as in take photos with it.
100%.
Not the other part. I don't care about that.
No.
I'm just like,
Fill your boots.
just
Like, if you
think
wanna
about
do
it,
it,
bro. Like,
yeah, you're like a famous sports person in Australia. You're
on his stories, what do you reckon he
Represent-
did? Do you reckon he accidentally? Was it an accident that he put it on his story and he was trying to just?
maybe he was meant to be like close friends or some shit.
Yeah, I feel like it's either close friends or he meant to like send it as a message in a photo.
But accidentally press add story or
yeah,
some
and
shit.
it's added as a story.
It's a big fuck up.
Or he's like pressed to the people he wanted to send it to and he went add story or some shit.
Fuck. Just don't send it.
Oh,
Just
bruh.
don't. What are you like bigging it up for anyway?
Probably send it to the other boys that were
Probably.
probably doing it as well.
Probably.
Doing Omo as well.
Yeah, but like it's such a bad look. He's like their marquee guy. Like we said, fill your boots. Just don't fucking post about it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't take photos of it to accidentally post about it.
If you had to take a stab in the dark of a percentage of like players that do Omo in the off season, what do you reckon it would be?
Fucking heaps of cunts.
I reckon it's like
50%.
I reckon it's 50.
Like maybe the older boys that have families, and shit. No, but
Yeah. Like
sure,
I know.
like these, or even the minimum wage guys are on like 120.
Yeah.
You can afford bags of that.
I know.
Bags of Omo.
Like I even know stories of mates who've been in like Europe and then like they've seen like in the off season they've seen players over there and then they've like hung out with them and then they've gone and gotten Omo with them and like done Omo with them.
Yeah.
Like in the off season in
But
Europe and
but
stuff.
like fill your boots.
Yeah, like it happens.
Just
man.
don't
Like,
take photos
everyone
of it,
knows
bro.
it. Everyone knows that people do
100%.
it. Like
You're
it's
young,
not a
like,
fucking. But then like,
they're
but you
literally-
don't see those guys getting caught because they
No.
not get their phones
But
out
they're like,
or whatever.
they're young thoroughbreds. Like
Yeah.
you've done 27 weeks
Yeah.
at the moment. Like the people that are out.
A lot of them probably don't drink in
Hard.
that time as well.
No,
you
like
know?
they're fucking flogging themselves every
You
week.
don't even want to drink when you're getting flogged
No,
every week.
But like you earn your 8 weeks break.
I know.
Do whatever you want. Just don't take photos of yourself.
Yeah,
And that's not like that's all on him
yeah,
because no one took a photo of him.
yeah.
He took the photo of himself.
I know, man.
It's not like the ones where like someone's videoing in the background or
Yeah,
photo from afar
yeah.
or
It's
whatever.
not like, yeah, that's the wild part.
Yeah.
It's not like someone's gone and taken a photo of
It's
him.
literally a selfie.
It's like you've taken that, so
Yeah.
you've put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
I have no sympathy for you, cunt.
nah.
You should get a couple of weeks for that at least.
We will.
Yeah.
It'll be from the Cowboys will do it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
bad.
NRL might.
Nah.
What happened with Walsh? Was it the NRL or was it the thing?
I thought it was Broncos.
And he got arrested.
Yeah.
So like, I think the NRL might have done it because it's kind of
Because
like,
it's like an integrity thing. Yeah.
Whereas this is like,
Just a dumbass thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the Cowboys might do it.
Which
but
is like, it's bad. You know,
people are like, oh, they should sack him. I was
I
like,
wonder,
grow
no,
up,
they don't
cunt.
sack him. I wonder
They're
what
gonna
that
sack him.
does for his, like, because he's got named in the Kangaroo squad today, training on squad.
I don't know.
Does that fuck that up for him?
Maybe. What games are on this week? Like, what are they?
The internationals?
Is it like they play like 2 games, eh?
Nah, it's like a round robin thing. I think
Right.
we verse Australia versus New Zealand.
Three versus
Then
like
the-
Samoa. Or
Then the
something.
yeah. Then the next week it's like Australia versus Samoa.
Mm.
Then it's like then it's New Zealand versus Samoa. And then whoever's like won the most games versus
Right.
each other, 2
Right.
of them or whatever. And then it's Tonga versus England.
Gotcha.
They're doing like a 3-game series,
Yeah.
like Origin style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I probably wouldn't play him. There's enough outside backs anyway, man.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
should be his punishment. And then he should still miss a little bit next year, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like start of the year or something.
Yeah.
Just for being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But
Well, he's still been a dickhead.
but most likely.
Like, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
he's been a dickhead. He shouldn't have fucking posted
Yeah,
about
100%.
it.
Yeah.
Angus Crighton reports he's going to Union.
Yeah, you're happy.
Yeah. I think, I'm not happy, but
But you're not mad.
I was more like last year when there was a report like we might not have re-signed him and shit, and I was like, fuck. But at face value this year, man, like,
He's missed half the year.
yeah, it's a lot of our cap and and he hasn't really done anything really.
No.
Like, you know, he obviously had like issues at the start of the year. There's a lot of different speculations around what that was. Like no one really knows, and that's fine. But then like he came back and he got injured. Then he just hasn't had any form whatsoever. He's been coming off the bench. He was actually really good the other night. I
Yeah.
thought like really, really good when he
Yeah,
came
yeah.
on. He was a bit of a difference maker.
Yeah.
But
And that's what he can do. But
that's what he can do. But
you need that every week.
let's go through our edge back rows, right? You've got Nat Butcher. You've got Egan Butcher, who can definitely play on the edge. I think he's better through the middle, and we've finally started playing him back through the middle, and he's actually looking like a gun.
Yeah.
I've been saying that all year, haven't I? He's been starting actually 8,
Yeah.
like starting front rower.
Yeah. Since Hargrave's
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
But another option, you've got Sia Wong, who's clearly going to be the next like biggest thing.
Yep.
You've got Satili Tupanua,
Yep.
gun.
Gun.
Like he's going to come back next year. Gun.
Yeah.
Who else you got? Trying to think.
Who's your bench? Does Radley doesn't move
Well,
into
Radley
the second
did.
row?
He played in the
does
second
that,
row this
yeah.
year because there was a time that we had no one because of like
Yeah,
heaps of people injured.
Yeah.
Because I think Egan was out with a head knock. Satili was out. Sia was still coming through. Crichton
gone.
wasn't there. So he
Yeah.
was playing on the edge. And then we had Brown in the Brown playing 13 for a
Yeah,
bit.
that's right.
I think that's it. We
Still
might even have one or
stacked.
two more.
Yeah.
Like that I just can't think off the top of my head.
Like fringies.
yeah.
Yeah. That's stacked though.
But dude, fuck.
yeah.
Like, do you really
What?
need him? Do you need more than 4 really solid
I think you
like first graders that can play
Nah.
edge? Probably not.
need 3,
Yeah.
2 and a backup.
Well, that's kind of what
Yeah.
that we have. We have 3, and then technically Egan is a backup,
Yeah.
but he's better through the middle.
Yeah.
So that's like perfect.
Yeah.
Do you need?
You're getting next
do you
year.
need
You're
on
getting
top of
Dom
that?
Young's brother.
Yeah.
Apparently he's back row.
Yeah. So he's an edge, I think,
Yeah.
but he can also play like centers, I think, as
Yeah.
So there's another one. And then there's obviously reports around we get Luke Thompson. I know he's more of a middle, but
He'll play wherever.
you know, you could probably almost put him on an edge if you really had to. 'Cause he's not huge.
No.
He's not a really big guy.
He'll get like a year's preseason.
Yeah.
In Bondi.
Exactly. So, you know, I look at it and I'm like, you know, if we can lose that, you know,
It's
around
a massive
850,
chunk.
I'd say it's probably
Yeah.
he's around 800, 850. You know, you
You
get
can
that
keep like
back.
Sia Wong.
You
Extend a few players
extend
out.
him.
Yeah.
You probably, you know, Satili's probably looking for an upgrade soon, even though he's had a injury year. But you know, even like your Egan Butchers and your Nat Butchers, they wouldn't be on much, bro.
No.
And they're like
They could get more
they're
elsewhere.
they're proper first graders now. They need to be probably upgraded.
Yeah.
I'd say. You know,
Who's the Bakers? Fletcher Baker.
He's going to Brisbane.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there another one? Is there a brother?
Nah, I don't think so. But then Terrell May, he's been fucking
He's been
unbelievable.
so good.
He's going to need an upgrade because he's so many clubs are going to be chasing that.
For
cunt.
sure.
He's fucking good.
Yeah.
Every time he comes on, man, he makes a difference
Impact,
in our team.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
And
And
he's
he's-
better impact.
yeah.
But then like next year as well, we get Linu.
Yeah.
So we got Spencer Linu coming.
Yeah.
Our fucking forward pack's going to be ridiculous next year.
That's so hectic.
It's going to be Linu, Hargreaves, Lindsay Collins, Egan Butcher. You've got Cheese. You've got I think we're re-signing Connor Watson. He's going to stay, so he'll be playing 14. I think they're
Because they
letting
got
go
rid of
Turpin.
Turpin, yeah.
Turpin's going.
Where's he gone? Bulldogs, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Turpin. He's gone. So, Connor Watson, Cheese. You've got maybe Luke Thompson. Then you've got we lose Fletcher Baker and stuff, but you've still got like Nafua White. He's pretty good. He can't even make our team, and he's like one of our best reserve players.
Yeah.
Like that plays in the reserve team, rips every week. Like we might give Napa another year, like just to have some backup. We have like 8 or 9 like solid front
It's
front
crazy.
rollers, man. Like
They won't be lacking in depth.
no,
Yeah.
you know, and it's probably a good year, I think, to phase Hargreaves out. I think as well.
100%. You
Like,
have all
it's
the
good
players.
for him to be there.
Yeah, he can
next
play
year.
like
and he clearly
every
has
now
that,
and then.
has that heart and soul of the team.
Yeah.
But it's probably good because he's sort of, he might not play every game. He didn't really this year as well, not just through suspension, but he got injured a lot this year as well. So it's trying to like, he might only play 50% of the games next year, but we won't need him. So we've got all these other fuckers coming through. And I said to you last week, in the finals, I'm actually, in a way, it might be good that he's not there.
Take that like aggressive
It's like
penalties guaranteed away.
100% that.
Yeah.
It takes away we're aggressive because we have aggressive players and we play aggressive and that's just how we play. But it might take away from doing the dumb shit.
Yeah.
Because he normally leads that.
Yeah.
Getting
into like
and it's like
full
it's a
scuffles
new,
and
it's
shit.
a new day and age, man, and we're moving forward.
Yeah.
And like this is the new generation of young
The
guns.
Lindsay Collins. Like
Lindsay Collins
lead
leading
by
the way.
example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't
like not trying to get into a punch on or push every game.
And you can only think that's going to be even more so because who's another mold of that who we're getting? Spencer Linu. It's exactly the same.
True.
Fucking gun.
Yeah.
And he will rip and tear and he's aggressive as fuck.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really go over that line ever.
He's only gone over it with Hargreaves.
With Hargreaves because he fucking, like, perfect example.
Yeah.
So, like, I think we're going in the right direction anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for him to leave.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I agree. Yeah. I agree.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. More Roosters shit. Let's go on to the one after and we'll talk.
We don't have, like, we can talk about it in the game
Yeah.
segment.
Yeah, we won't talk about it yet.
Yeah.
We're just about the injuries and stuff, but yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Seagulls are set to offer Haumole $850K a year for 7 years contract.
Hectic.
He's pretty old, I thought. Isn't he like 24 or
25,
something?
I think.
25?
Yeah. 24 or 25. So 7 years take like that's prime back row years, I suppose, what he's coming into.
Yeah.
Massive though, like it's kind of on potential, but it's kind of like it's proven.
Yeah.
But he's not done it consistently for a whole year. There's a lot of games where he goes missing. Would you agree? Like
I agree. Like the start of the year was done.
Yep.
Then mid part of the year,
Got to
didn't
Origin
even really
time,
hear
like
about him.
we're like, fuck, he's gonna be in. Nowhere to be seen. His form was dipped.
It was almost like the Origin period, like got into his head, and he just was fucking done from there, mate.
But then it's like
towards the end, he picked up again.
Yeah, they need something. He can just turn it on like that.
It was almost like by the time once they figured out they weren't in the finals, he like, it was like there was no pressure on him.
Yeah,
and then he was
explode.
fine again.
Yeah.
So it's like no pressure to start of the year 'cause it's the start of the year.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just playing.
Middle of the year.
Middle of the year,
Maybe Origin.
everyone
his
was
name's
looking at
being
him.
whispered.
Yeah.
And yeah.
it was really and then he
Too much
struggled.
pressure.
And then they were gone, no pressure again.
Yeah.
And you can't really say, I know hasn't been, he came through a bit late. So yeah, he is pretty young, but he's not that young.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Like
it's a big risk.
850 is humongous.
For 7 years is humongous.
Yeah.
They're doing these big deals as well.
Like Schuster's
they can
on
fuck themselves up.
Schuster's on 800. 4 years.
Reportedly.
Well, apparently, yeah.
I don't know if that's true, bro.
But everyone's talking about
I
it.
know. But I can't fathom them giving him that much money. I just
Why?
don't think they could. Because he's shit.
But they're trying to offer 850 for oh mate, they paid Luke Brooks 600.
Yeah, but he's actually good.
Luke
Like
Brooks.
Schuster. I mean, like
Haumole,
Haumole.
yeah.
Like Schuster's not as good as him, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
He probably has a higher ceiling.
Like if it's reported, if what is reported is true, like 850 for Haumole, 800 for Schuster,
I don't think you should be on
1.3
850 unless you played Origin or something.
1.3 or whatever for Tommy, 1.2 for Cherry, 900 for Jake. That's a fuckload in their salary cap.
And they're all long contracts.
Yeah, and then like what's his name? The fucking winger, Ruben Garrick. Like he'd be on 500
Yeah.
because they were just re-signed him.
Well, they're trying to re-sign him as a centre, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to probably move to centre moving
Yeah.
forward, I'd say.
But still, look, that's like in 6 players. That's
Yeah.
like more than half of their salary cap.
It's wild, bro.
If it's all true.
And they've got no fucking forwards.
No.
They've got no one, man.
No one.
They've got Jake just fucking trying to
They
do
got
everything.
like Aloye and almost the
Yeah. Well, I don't know
I
what.
can't remember his name.
And
But
they had Lodge, but he's done his ACL.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll re-sign him.
yeah,
Got Paseka.
yeah.
They
That's
got-
what I'm thinking of.
That's about
That's
it
about it. Yeah,
that I can think of.
it's not a lot.
No.
No depth.
For 7 years, man.
It's humongous, man.
I'd understand like a 4-year deal.
Is it like they're just
Like,
trying
'cause
to
that's
build the club
still,
around
you know,
him?
yeah.
Is that what it is? Like, have
Say he's
To- have
25,
Tommy-
it's like, cool, we'll re-sign you, or say he's 24, 25, let's sign you for 4 years, you'll be 20, 28, 29,
renegotiate?
right in your prime, we'll fucking,
If you're going as well as we think you're
in
going to
2
go,
years' time, when you're at 20,
you'll probably get
27,
more.
28, we'll renegotiate,
Yep.
the salary cap's probably gone up a little bit by then, and we'll put you on, 900
Yep.
if you're doing really well, or something like that. 7 years, bro.
7 years. But
What if he's-
that must be like a counter offer or something, right? Like maybe Tigers have offered him a 6-year contract. Maybe someone's offered him
I'd say
5
go.
years.
I'd say go. Would you blow your fucking salary cap?
They
because
must
of
have no, but they must have the belief that he's the guy. He's their strike back rower. They've got a strike fullback. They've got like Jake is just a fucking toiler. That must
Yeah.
be the way they're thinking, right?
I don't know.
Manly have done some weird.
Who's
fucking
on their other side?
shit.
It's going to be Schuster.
Yeah. So they're paying 1.5 potentially for the back row. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And then like when Cherry Evans retires, that'll be in a couple of years.
He's not on that much money anymore.
Cherry
Everyone's
Evans.
like,
He's
oh, he's
it's
on
tied to the
fucking-
salary cap.
Hey,
It's 10% of the salary cap. He's on 1.2.
but I thought that 10-year deal ended, and then he signed a new contract.
Yeah, I thought it's still for the same money.
Don't think so.
Oh, that's what I
I
thought.
thought it was like, as far as I'm aware, he was on a 10-year contract that
Yeah.
ended like a year ago or 2 years ago.
Okay.
And he signed a new contract that's less because he's like,
Right.
as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
And everyone's like, oh, he's on 1.3, he's the second highest paid. I'm like, I don't think so.
Well, I
Like
think
his
that's what
10-year
always
deal
keeps
ended.
coming out.
His 10-year, that's what I mean, but his 10-year deal ended. Has anyone ever fucking,
But surely he's not like gone for way unders. He's still
I
probably
wouldn't
on
say
a
he's
million.
unders, but he's old
Yeah.
and
But he's still like one of the gun playmakers in the comp.
maybe. But then how do they have money for all this other shit?
Fuck do I know?
So
Third party?
the only thing I can think of is there something to do with like these longer contracts? You can balance it out over the time.
Yeah,
that
I think you can.
you
You
can-
can, you can
you
like
can
back pay,
back
like
pay it.
do the back end.
backload
where-
it. So
'Cause
they
that's what
might only
happened
be
with-
paying him. They might only be paying him fucking 600, and then at the end of the time they might be paying him $1 million for the last 3 years.
And they could be.
That might be the
That's
way
what
they're
happened
doing
with
it.
Luke Brooks.
Yeah,
That's what he was on, like 800, 900, 1 million, 1.1.
Yeah.
Because it was like the 5 million or
Must be
6
the only
million
way
over
they're
whatever
doing it.
years. Yeah.
I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think that's what fucks clubs up.
yeah,
Because that's what fucked up the Dragons. And I'm pretty sure that's what fucked up the Tigers too. The back end of deals, like when they had Russell Packer and Josh Reynolds and all that sort of shit.
yeah,
They're back because it was like they're okay now, but in 3 years, that's when they're gonna have all this fucking salary cap pressure. So then that's why they've got to get rid of these young guns
yeah,
because they can't sign them on for that long.
yeah.
Which is
And that
hectic.
it fucks your club because if
Fuck yeah.
it doesn't work, it fucks your club up.
100%. It
'Cause-
happened at the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
When Des Hazard
They're
was
still
there.
trying to fucking get out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Happened to the Knights, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking Wayne Bennett.
Yeah.
He did it to you, man.
Yeah, it was back to back.
Cleared out everyone in your fucking thing.
Yeah.
Brought in all these players that wanted to play for him, and then he fucked off, and then yous were fucked for how many years?
It's back end of deals. Yeah,
Yous were cooked for like 5 years, bro.
yeah bro.
So,
Mm.
anyway,
Still, I'm like blocked that out of my memory. That he was
Forgot
at our
about it,
club.
eh?
No, I didn't forget, but I just block it out.
best thing ever happened was he was going to come to the Roosters, and then it fell through
Mm.
because apparently like it got out, and then he bailed.
Yeah,
Did you ever hear about that?
yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah.
But apparently we bought him like an apartment in Sydney and everything. He was like literally like
About to sign
agreed with like
in principle or
with
whatever.
Nick and stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah.
sign on, and apparently got into the media somehow. Like one person heard about it, and he just like pulled out completely.
True.
And I think he went to might have been
Dragons. Yeah.
and like
History.
I don't know. I've never really been a massive Wayne Bennett fan, so
Yeah.
I was kind of happy it didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's worked out better.
You
for
hated it when he
Yeah,
first.
I hated it because he
you
brought
hated
his fucking little love child with
it.
him.
Yeah, and you hate him.
Fucking hate him.
I saw him the other day.
Did ya?
Yeah. He's like, I was walking.
He's probably a good dude, but I fucking hated him when he
know.
played.
I was walking to work, and he walked across the road from like the hotel, the Albion Hotel. Yeah. Anyway. All right, let's go on to the games. My voice is going, so let's try and get through this.
Do it.
Broncos Storm, mate.
Humpy.
Good game, hey.
Fuck.
It was a shit game.
It was a shit game. I mean, it was
we
great.
said before, like, I think our teams saved the weekend.
Yeah, and like
Not for the good either.
no, fuck. If you want a heart attack, like watch the second game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like just like it's hard. Like Adam Reynolds, is he? How old is he? Like fuck me.
He's a
Just
gun.
steering them like
It just shows how much fucking South's fucked up too.
seriously.
Honestly. They'll never admit it, but they fucked up so
fucked up so
bad.
hard.
So bad.
Why wouldn't you like? I know they want Ilias and all this shit. Keep Reynolds for another 3 years. You'll probably win a comp or two.
We don't sign anyone over the age of 30 for more than 1 year.
But re-sign Cody Walker for 3.
Yeah.
Damien Cook for 2.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's so dumb.
Dumbest, bro.
And he wanted to stay.
I know.
He didn't want to leave.
They're fucking idiots.
They didn't
man.
get, and it's because they didn't give him more than 2 years.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Souths are idiots.
Dumb. And it's looking like he's going to deliver a premiership.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's looking more likely, man. I'd
Bro,
have
so
to put them favourites right now.
Have
They're just
to. So crazy.
so flawless, man.
Like when you look at
And yeah, sorry, you go.
you look at like Panthers, right?
Mm.
Yeah, they got like a couple of superstars in their team, but they're all just like tough, like hard workers.
Yeah,
You look at Broncos, it's like superstars
I know.
all across the park.
But they weren't.
I know,
They've
but
only
they are.
they've become now.
I know, but they were kind of at the end of last year.
Yeah, but like...
But then
my
when they
point is,
fizzed
like,
out.
a lot of those players they didn't buy as superstars. Bro.
No, they've like
They're the
Kevy's,
players.
like,
Like,
developed
most of those
them.
players were the ones that were there 2 years ago. Yeah, pumped by
100%.
60 every fucking week.
100%.
They were
But it's like-
they were the easiest team to put a multi on because you
100%.
just throw like
Can get humped.
6 try scorers on the other team, and
Yeah.
90% of the time they fucking that
Yeah.
1 year. I think it was like 3 years ago now. Like
When they got the
Roosters,
spoon.
Roosters beat them by like 64-0,
Yeah.
and I had like 5 try scorers down. I won like $800
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it just
That was shit.
like nearly everyone in the team will score a try.
But like you look
So
at
they
that
get
team
pumped.
because like Pat Carrigan was out with like a knee,
Exactly,
ACL or
Yeah.
whatever. Payne Haas was like up and comer,
it's still there. Yeah,
still
definitely.
there and stuff. No Adam Reynolds.
Yeah,
The halves were
I think it was
who
Milford.
fucking knows.
It was
Yeah, well,
Milford
there you
and
go.
fucking I don't know.
I don't know.
Albert Kelly, maybe. Something
Probably.
like that. Yeah.
But then, like, it's just the consistency this year.
Yeah.
They had pretty much the same team. They've just added in Reece Walsh.
Yep.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And it's fucking electric.
Yeah. He completely changes that
Fuck.
that back line, man. He's just
Mate.
so fuck. He pisses me off.
He pisses
'Cause
everybody off.
He's a little fucking I
Cunt.
don't know. He's a cunt.
Yeah.
But like,
But he's like just so
you
good.
can't not like him, but
Nah.
then you hate him as well.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
He's gun.
he's a gun, but yeah,
He's so
he's just a
that
bit. I don't know. He
that
does
sweep
shit
that
just-
like
yeah.
sweeping play like Billy Slater esque, but better.
It looks like Billy.
But better.
Billy in his prime, it's pretty close.
Fuck, dude. He's only going to get better.
You
He's
think-
21.
I think when we think about Billy, we think of him towards the end when he
True.
was still quick.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was that fast, man.
In like
and he was that
2009
elusive,
and shit.
mate.
Yeah.
He was stupid. He
Yeah.
could do the exact same sweep play.
Yeah.
I think he's got a better, like, he can step a bit more and shit. Whereas Billy was more of like, he
Just
swerved.
gas it.
He'd
Yeah,
swerve a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he had a good swerve on him.
But like you think about it now, like as modern times, right? Like just say Billy of 09 or whatever, when he was like full in his prime, everybody else was not as big and strong and fast as they are now
Yeah.
with like the sports science and all that shit.
Yeah.
So arguably, Walsh might be better at this point of his career than Slater was,
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
and it's fucking scary
Yeah.
because he's only going to get better.
The weird part is, like, I always forget he was playing for the Warriors last year.
Last year, and he was a gun with them.
You
too.
forget it, don't you?
I know.
You just forget.
Yeah,
And, like,
because he wasn't.
but he didn't have the stardom he has in Brisbane.
No, but he was like.
But it shows
building.
the difference between,
Yeah,
like,
for
what
sure.
Brisbane have in terms of, like, I'm not saying about the fan base or anything.
No.
But I'm just saying, like,
Well, they're in Australia for one.
yeah,
They're the main team in
Yeah.
Queensland.
yeah.
They're the fucking glamour club of
They're
Queensland.
probably the biggest team in the league.
Have
like,
to be.
I'd say they would be.
I think they are
right?
the most like
'Cause
monetary.
as much as
and
it pains
everything.
me to say that,
Yeah, they
I'd
are.
say they are.
Yeah, because they've been the one town team for so
Exactly.
long. Yeah, yeah.
They got probably the
In a
most
capital
supporters,
city.
I'd say, out of almost anywhere.
Well, you look at it like as far as sport goes, there's Broncos and Lions in Bris.
You look at most games, man. People go, "Oh no, Souths are," or whatever. Like, everyone knows the Roosters aren't. So you probably say, well, you know, two oldest teams, they probably have the most supporters, but it's probably Souths. Roosters don't really have. Well, they definitely don't many that turn up to games.
Yeah.
Souths maybe, yeah, but then you look at even, you know, you could maybe say their stadiums in a fucking shithole that no one wants to travel out to. But you look at Suncorp's got 30,000 at it every fucking week.
Every week.
Every week.
Yeah, yeah.
Even when they're on shit, it still had like high late in the 20s.
Yeah, in 20s.
You know?
Well,
So,
when we went for the Knights Broncos, when Knights were going shit,
yeah,
it was still like 30,000.
that's what I mean, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So you look at it and you go, well, fuck, like, they're clearly the most supported team.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, anyone does really well, plus your team's doing well, you're going to get this fucking...
100%.
And then he's like this young throbber, and it's
Yeah.
like...
Wearing
mate,
like Louis Vuitton
how about when
bags
we
and
went?
shit.
We went, and it was just like, he would touch the ball, and it would just be like this cry around the entire stadium of just teenage fucking
Bro,
girls.
there was like
"Oh
there was like a group of girls behind us
like
when he was like
screaming.
when he was like just in the backfield, just like directing.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh my god, he's right there!"
I know, or like he,
Oh, fuck.
every time he touched the ball, even
Yeah.
like if it was in his back, like in
Yeah,
their
yeah.
end, and he'd like do that wraparound play. As soon as he grabbed it,
Yeah.
just like, I'm not even gonna try and stream because I can't. My voice is fucked, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Like, I
just
don't-
tingles for girls.
The closest thing I can think to someone with that level of like young generational pull would be Ponga.
Yeah.
Like, but 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's lost that now.
Yeah.
But I feel like even he was more like the girls from like 18 to 25.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they wanted to fuck him.
Oh, for sure.
Whereas like, it might be the same with these
Maybe
younger girls, but like,
they're like,
but like
15-year-olds.
It's more like Justin Bieber-y
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Like, we're obsessed with you.
yeah, because he's like good looking.
Yeah.
eyelashes for days.
yeah, like we would kidnap you type vibe.
yeah, yeah. Like
It's more that
creepy
than
vibes.
like we want to just fuck you and you know,
Rail you. Yeah. Come here, Ponga.
But I feel like that's more what the Ponga one was.
100%. Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
I fully agree.
And he's sort of, although he's doing great, that's just dropped off. I don't know if it's because he's sort of hit that age where he's not really involved in, he's got a missus now.
He's
and
like
whatever.
mature a bit more.
He's matured a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But like,
I'm sure there's still plenty that want to rail.
oh, for sure. I'm not saying there's not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
No, it's not the same. Like
we went to that Knights game.
Yeah.
Ponga touched the ball, didn't hear shit.
yeah,
Did ya?
Yeah.
And no one was like, oh my god, Ponga. And no
yeah,
one.
true.
Whereas 2-3 years ago, that was Ponga.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is just, it just seems different, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's on another level.
It is another level.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen it before
No.
in the league.
It's crazy.
It's like that younger generation, like even when you have guns coming through,
Yeah.
going to games and shit.
Guaranteed,
People are
there's
like,
like
fuck, he's a gun. And it's like all the guys like throbbing over him,
there
but
would've
not
been
girls like that.
There would have been like young girls at that game that don't even give a fuck about footy.
Did you see like
They were just there to watch
do you see
him.
things at like the training sessions and it's like just fucking, I saw it on P's and D's page and it's like just fucking all these young girls, man, like 15, 16, 13.
Yeah.
All with these huge posters of fucking Reece Walsh. Like, my dad brought me here and like I've begged him for weeks. Like, can you come and like fucking sign my shirt and all this shit? Like,
True.
mate,
Just
like next
full-
level Bieber shit.
Yeah,
like honestly.
like superstar
Like,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Believers.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
Of
so I went quiet. I was like, Walsh,
the Walshers.
Walsh lever? I don't know. Yeah, anyway, let's get into the game. Fucking hell. Yeah. Is it fuck, mate?
The Bereavers.
Bereavers.
Like Reese.
Yeah, true.
Fucked it, I know.
Yeah.
Go with that.
We'll
The
think of a good one.
Bereavers.
If anyone's got a good one, write in the comments. Let
The
us know.
Bereavers. I'm going to go.
Yeah. Anyway, Broncos pretty dominant, man, from word go.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling like they were going to break the streak. I just felt like it was just going to be a big. I think
roar.
I didn't think like that, but there was parts in that game where I just felt like Storm they were under pressure early and they just they got put under pressure early and they just never adapted. And it's very unstorm like.
Did you see Bellamy blowing up?
Yeah, I'm scared for this week.
Oh my
to be honest.
god! Oh yeah, I would be too. Like he was fucking blowing up.
Yeah, but they've done it a few times this year.
Yeah,
And they've had it in them, and I just felt like, they've lost a lot of their big, like, really experienced people that get them over the line in the finals.
yeah.
And
Then
I just
Bromwiches and Kafusi.
Yeah. Even Smith, he's been there for a few years.
Yeah.
These players are really, you can't forget what they do to a team, man. And they all haven't been there.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
No, I fully agree, and I think with like the Storm, it's hard. Like I can't even think what I'm trying to say. Like, they haven't looked like the same Storm.
No.
And like that game especially, the frustration, they never get frustrated. But yeah, I'd sort of hate to be used this week. But you never know, they could just turn out another game like they did. That could be the Storm of the finals.
We never win. We never win down there.
I think there was a start of like obviously the Storm won the week before in that like the B grade team sort of thing, right? But there's some stat where you don't want to win that last round if you know you're going to be playing them the next week. Because like most of the time, like when with yous last year, you versed South the last round of the finals, towed them up.
You don't want to verse the.
Then you verse them the next week and they towed you up.
Flips.
That's what I mean, and that's exactly what happened. Can we just touch on Pappy?
Yeah, I was going to talk about it. But yeah.
Fuck.
So
Poor
bad.
cunt, bro.
At least apparently it's not that bad.
Yeah, apparently he's like they're aiming for round 1, 2024.
He'll be back for preseason.
Yeah.
I think it's just basically like a fracture of the ankle.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a compound fracture though, isn't it?
No.
It like pierced his skin apparently.
It was false reports.
Okay. Right.
I think they heard it they said it in the.
But there was I seen a screenshot. It was like that you could see the blood. No. Okay.
It's false.
All right,
They come out and said it was false.
That's good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a clean fracture of the fibula, but it didn't pierce the skin. So
Right.
there'll be no things around like, if it pierces the skin, it's like infection and stuff can happen.
Yeah.
But it didn't pierce the skin, they said. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, that's
he'll
good.
be all right.
It looked fucked. Like support camp.
It'll be like 3 months, 2 to 3 months of recovery,
Yeah.
and then he'll be able to start running and stuff again. But he'll be back for preseason, man. So
Like, can he get a break?
no, and it's like people
Fuck.
go, oh fuck, it's because of his knee, and I'm like, it's a freak accident, mate.
Yeah.
That could have been anyone.
Could have been anybody. And did you see the look on everyone's face? That's the look of like, fuck, that could be anyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just him, and everyone felt bad.
The game was especially for Storm. After that, it was very like, all right, let's just finish. Like,
Yeah,
can we
let's
finish
can
now,
we just
kind of
go,
thing. Yeah. That last
Like,
8
you were
minutes was
done.
hard.
Yeah, they were done. Like,
I would have just happy to call it off then.
yeah.
You know, I think they would have been too.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, thoughts to him.
That's it, man. So Broncos had a week off, obviously.
Yeah.
Storm go into the qualifier. They versus the Roosters.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next game. Panthers Warriors. Bit of a boring game as well, man. This one.
Boring, yeah. Like, not unexpected.
Yeah.
20-0 at half time.
Yeah.
It was always going to be a Panthers win.
This was my issue with the Warriors. Like, obviously they had Johnson out, but you know Johnson's not going to turn around
Not
that scoreline.
yeah, not a 30-point score.
No. Yeah, I just thought they panicked a lot
Yeah.
throughout the whole game. They just didn't really have, any composure really.
They
with
don't
anything.
really have like big game experience.
No,
I think they'll take a lot out of that game.
and they don't have big
Into
game.
this
I
week.
think they struggle with a few big game players as well.
Yeah.
Which I think will cost them eventually. Whether even they get past you this week, like it's going to cost them the week after, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Panthers just show their class and why they're at the top, and
Just
it
guns.
was always what we thought would happen, man. At the end of the day,
It was just kind of like like the games, the quality was higher.
yeah,
It was just kind of lackluster for like fans.
yeah.
of,
I
like,
lost a little
neutral
bit
teams.
of interest, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, like I didn't really watch it too much.
I watched the first half pretty
Yeah,
and then when it was like 20-0, I watched it. I was still on, but I was just
checking.
doing
I was
other
doing
shit.
stuff, so I was
Yeah.
like checking the scores.
I was sitting there watching it, but I think I was like on my phone a bit.
Yeah,
Because it was just a bit like
yeah,
they were clearly going to win.
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. But yeah, like Warriors definitely lackluster.
Yeah,
I thought they would have put up more of a fight, especially in the first half. Like, you would understand, like, Penrith just normally grind out a team in the first half, then run away with it second. They run away with it in the first.
yeah,
So that's not like they were just out enthused, and you shouldn't be out enthused in a finals game. Even the Storm put up a fight at the start of the first half.
yeah.
Just out enthused.
No, I agree, man.
From the word go.
Thought Cleary was ridiculous again.
Ridiculous.
He's living the dream, that cunt, eh?
Fuck.
Fucking, he was
Bro.
at UFC as well.
Yeah.
Sitting front row with his fucking Prem ring on and shit. He's like,
So good.
his fucking Prem ring. I was like, you little cunt. Just
So
living the
good,
dream.
bro. Living the dream.
Winning fucking,
Well, week off now.
yeah, winning finals, going to the UFC the day after.
Yeah.
You know,
Must be
scoring
nice.
tries.
On $1 million a year.
Yeah. Hanging out with footballing fucking superstars,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Dating them.
Sharing ice creams. But yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say about them, man? They're just champion
Just
team.
good.
I just can't see it ending either. It's the annoying part about it.
I know.
You know,
It's not.
I don't hate them. You know, a lot of people
No,
look at
yeah,
talk
yeah.
popular. I think they're a great team.
Yeah.
I just
I-
sometimes I like new winners. That's the
Totally,
difference.
yeah. A part of me wants to see, like, history, like 3 in a row, because it shouldn't really happen in the salary cap era, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you won 2 in a row, it was like, fuck. It's hectic. 3 in a row is wild.
Yeah.
But also, I'm the same. Like,
It's kind of nice. They've got most of the three in a row though. You look at those players and it's happened in the salary cap era, but it's happened with a lot of their juniors.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, it's them that have brought it through.
Totally.
Like there's not many
They haven't
players
really
in
bought
that
anybody.
team. Like the Roosters is always the thing is like,
Yeah.
they buy all their players.
Yeah. Had to buy Kronk and Tedesco to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. And it's like, yeah. But for
Well,
those
who
guys,
have they
you can't
brought in?
really-
They haven't
yeah.
really brought
I'm
anyone
trying to
in.
think.
I don't think they've brought anybody in.
I don't know.
No.
Any forwards? Not forwards aren't.
No. Backs, no.
Not.
It's all juniors.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if it was in the previous teams.
Appy.
Yeah. Maybe Momirovsky. I don't know. Did he come from Eels or something? But he wasn't
I
like
don't know.
good.
Yeah,
he wasn't
no.
like a gun. I think he won one with them.
Yeah, like Matt Burton was a junior.
Yeah,
Billy Army was brought from Fiji, but he was a
but
junior.
still, yeah. Like there's no one.
Appy
in that
was
team.
the only one.
Yeah, Appy.
That they brought from Manly. So yeah,
And if they do it this year, well, like shows it didn't even matter as well with Appy. Like
totally
pretty crazy.
crazy.
Next game, Roosters, Sharks.
Fuck it, though.
Man,
Heart in your mouth.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
What a way to end the Saturday, though. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I thought you were fucked.
Mate, the amount of injuries and stuff we have, we shouldn't have been there.
No.
We shouldn't have even been close to them.
They were just not isolating. They had so much. Used with like goal line D for so much of that game.
Mate,
And
our
just
defense
turning
is
them
like
away.
proper 2019
Yeah.
Raiders
Steel wall.
defense
Yeah, yeah.
type. Fucking Bondi Wall.
Yeah. It's like, seriously.
Hectic.
How did you see? Were you shitting yourself?
Like, going in, I had a feeling we might lose. I don't know. I just had this weird feeling. We just they kept. I watched the pre and like, Robbo said it, but then Teddy said it, and they're just like, we need to start fast. We need to start fast. And I was like, oh fuck, they never start fast when they say that shit. Like when there's a focus on us start. When there's
start slow.
Whatever we focus on, we do the
don't-
opposite.
Yeah.
Like the Roosters never lose. We beat ourselves.
Yeah.
Every fucking week. Like every week we lose a game, it's because we beat ourselves.
Yeah.
Through penalties, drop balls,
Yeah.
fucking dumb plays.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And especially this year. And like, as soon as he said that, I was like, we're gonna be fucking shit off the start. And we were. We were fucking awful. Like, I think there's a bit of pressure. We like subsided that pressure. And then we finally, there was like one set where we kicked down their end and we D'd up really well and we kept them inside like the 10 or 15 and they kicked and we got the ball back and like Teddy ran back to like 45 and we're like, sweet, this is the first set we're going to have inside a half. We've stemmed all that pressure.
Yeah.
And then we fucking dropped it on the first play and I'm like, you dickheads.
Yeah.
And then literally like for the next 15 minutes again, it was like on our line. Then they scored.
Field possession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't probably till the last like maybe 5 to 7 minutes of the first half we actually got any field possession. I saw the stat. I think it was 10 minutes to go in the first half. It was like 34 tackles inside our 20 and we had 3.
So hectic.
34 to 3
So
and it was
hectic.
6-0.
6-0, yeah.
And I was like, I'll take that. Fucking
Fucking
any
oath you
day.
would. Because that's going to swing
Yeah.
at some point, you would think.
100%.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was happy to take it. What was it, 8-0 into the half? Was it 8? Was it 6?
6, I think.
6, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
They
no.
kicked a penalty, didn't they?
Yeah, when Teddy went off. When he got sin in.
Nah,
When was
second
that?
half. That was second half,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it was 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0. And then, I was happy with that.
Yeah.
And then, we started really, really well, second half. And then we were dominant. We were literally, and then fucking Walker puts that dribble in, gets picked up, goes to the field. How was Teddy running on a treadmill? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Hey, wasn't it a forward that caught it?
Yeah,
He couldn't run him down.
apparently.
Fullback couldn't run down a forward.
He's got off.
Lindsay Collins ran him down. Lindsay Collins come from the other side of the field. He ran past Tedesco to tackle
so
him.
hectic.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Apparently, Lindsay Collins wins all our fitness drills.
Yeah,
and
you can
training.
tell. He's
apparently
always
like
there.
a fucking gun.
Yeah,
like
he's always there, man.
he beats most of the backs apparently. But still, like Teddy literally showed his age there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was fucked because he made the break. I think he made
Yeah,
a break.
I think he and then he had to turn around.
and then he had to turn around and
Yeah,
run
yeah.
the other way. So I think he might have just been fucked. But
Yeah.
still, I was like, holy shit, I've never seen him run so slow in my life.
Yeah.
And then he didn't have to do it.
No.
He was like, he could see he wasn't square. He knew he wasn't square.
Yeah.
Collins was there anyway.
Yeah,
he was about to tackle him anyway. And it would have been fine. And as soon as that
fine,
went out, I was like, oh fuck, we're done.
Yeah.
Like that was
I
it.
thought you were
Because
gone.
I was like, that's momentum done.
Yeah.
Like it changed.
I think them taking the 2 was a massive let off.
yes.
That's
that
a
changed
massive
it.
turning point.
100% changed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
man. Because we were on the ropes.
100%.
We were on the fucking ropes.
Fuck yeah. If
And they
you had
took
to
2,
defend another 2 sets if they got to repeat,
Yeah.
you was a fuck.
That we were fucked. And
Yeah.
they took 2 and then they scored. But, if that was a try and a try, we were done.
100%.
when it probably would have been as well,
It would have
because
been
we
for
were
sure.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just a gutsy effort. What do you say, man? Like, it's just when champion teams need to stand up, they do at the end of the day. And, you know, as much as you want to criticize the Roosters this year, and as ugly as that was, you know, it
Who
shows.
kicked the field goal? Sam Walker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was clutch
You know,
too.
The one thing I love about the Roosters and what Robbo does, he has a thing where if you have a look at him, you know, when he has his suit on and stuff, you'll never see his white sleeves of his suit. He has this thing with the Roosters, and you know, if you actually look at the Roosters' background and where Bondi is from and stuff, there's things you can watch and like genuinely makes the hair stands up back your neck if you're like Roosters fan. But like he talks about the Roosters and what Bondi was back in the day when the Roosters were actually formed back in like 1908 for a like 20-year period where it was actually the slums. It was a really poor part of Sydney. Like all the degenerates and losers and stuff went out there and lived out there. And like through hard work and, you know, all this sort of stuff, they turned that area into now what is like the richest probably area of Australia. And, you know, now, you know, they're classed as yuppies and whatever. But he said Roosters and the club are built on hard work and, you know, never giving up attitude and stuff. So, you know, when you see Roosters players or any players with suits on, they'll never have, they roll their, so like you present nicely, but you roll your sleeves up to like show hard work and stuff like that. So they're like, if you even look at him, you'll never see his sleeves because he hasn't rolled up under his suit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like little bits like that he's just a fucking genius with, that he ingrains into players.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like because they had their sleeve rolled up that they won the game, but it's these little things,
Little intricate details
that he puts into the Roosters and who they are
that's
and
part of the
why
culture.
they fight for the club, and you know they fight for the people of that area that, you know, have had to go through that hardship and the history of the Roosters and all this shit. And that sort of stuff shows in those performances. And that's why we've done that for years and years and years under Robbo, you know, no matter what, is because of these intricate things that he's put in throughout all this period of time to come through on a finals game like that when we're, you know, we've got half our fucking team out.
Yeah.
We, you know,
You
all
just
this
need
shit.
to find a way to win.
That's why.
Yeah.
And it proves it, and proves why he's a champion coach.
Yeah.
At times like that. Does he do dumb things sometimes? And
Fuck,
you know,
yeah.
but I think every coach does. And you
Yeah.
can criticize any coach, but that sort of shit shows why he's a champion coach, I think.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks, man. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really have too much. Maybe Sharks.
Sharks, yeah.
We're going to do a season review of the Sharks and the Raiders as well.
Yeah.
So we'll touch on them a little bit
Today?
now. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like
sweet,
we
yeah,
normally
yeah.
do, like we'll just chop them off.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah. I think they kind of beat themselves
was
as
theirs
well.
to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did.
They fucked it.
Yeah. I think, you know, no one can really blame Nico. I think he
tried his heart out.
It wasn't really him.
No.
I can't really put my finger on what it was really. They just beat themselves, man. Like
Just the polish
yeah.
just wasn't there. Like they put themselves in the right spot.
Polish, and then I think just them costing themselves a little bit through decisions.
Yeah.
Like moments.
Indecision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like moments, like going for the two instead of, you know, like things like that.
Yeah, that was a massive game
Yeah.
changer. Yeah.
Fitzy was fucking salty after the game
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
And he was basically saying, oh, fucking calls and this and
Yeah,
that.
but I'm not even going to talk about it because it doesn't matter now. So just got to wear it.
What calls is he talking? He said about the McInnes try, but I'm like, well, no try. I'm like, if it went up a try, great. You can't overrule it. But
No, it went up no try.
You couldn't physically see the ball on the ground.
No.
And they said no try. So what do you want them to do? They can't go, oh, yeah,
It
might
looks
have
like
hit
it
the ground.
might be. Yeah.
You can't do that. It's never been that.
No.
And
It's
if it
part
went
of
up
the
try,
game.
then like, look, you hold your
Yeah.
hands up, you go, well, it has to be. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just, you know, and the ref was there. If he didn't see the ball on the ground, he can't give it a try, can he?
No.
You know, so
100%.
yeah, I thought he was a bit salty after the game.
He was
man.
so salty.
He was probably the saltiest out of any of the coaches.
Yeah.
I thought.
I thought like with Ricky and stuff, he was
Yeah.
actually.
And he's normally pretty humble, man, and
yeah.
he's pretty.
Ricky was the humble one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
We'll
than
get
the
to
white
that.
part, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I thought, yeah, it was. I was a bit like, oh, it's
It's not a good look on you,
yeah.
bro.
I don't know, man. It didn't look very good. And yeah, just the other thing was about a lot of people blowing up about the two charge downs being offside. I've watched them back, man. They're not.
No,
they're not offside.
No.
People go, oh, like someone took a screenshot. I'll put them up. I'll show you now, but I'll put them up on the thing. This was the someone took a photo of this and put it on and said that, oh, look at Tedesco. Look how offside he is. See that?
Yeah.
But look where the ball is, bro. Like, he's picking the ball up.
Yeah, so he's allowed to be there.
They've screenshotted it from when they wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then someone posted this. Like, the ball's cleared the ruck. It's behind the foot. Look where Teddy is.
Yeah.
He's on the line, dude.
Yeah.
He's on the fucking line.
Yeah.
So it's not. And Kiri was 100% not. Like,
Yeah.
he came from fucking ages away.
Yeah.
They just took forever to kick it.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to say that, oh, fuck is, because, like, you know.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, Sharks shouldn't have been in that position.
No, they lost it.
They
Yeah.
lost it, man.
Yeah.
All right, Knights, Raiders. What do you reckon?
Fucked.
I didn't do scores for any of these games, by the way.
Yeah,
but fuck
I
it.
mean,
everyone knows.
Everyone,
Yeah.
shortly they watched it. It's finals, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Like, roller coaster of emotions.
You nearly lost it
Bro, seriously.
twice.
Seriously. Like, I thought at halftime we're fucked.
Yeah.
And then Hastings not coming back out. I thought we're fucked.
Yeah.
We started so well. Like 6 minutes in, scored that try down the left side. Like as good a left side ball movement you'll see.
100%.
I'm like, I said to Mrs. Katie, I was like, we're fucking on here. Like, this looks slick. And I said, I'm like, because we talked about it earlier in the year, I'm like, why can't the Knights ever have like silky hands like Penrith?
Yeah.
And all these. I'm like, that, and then they just do it.
They've been doing it for weeks, man.
I know, but I'm like, it's good to see, and I'm like, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And then it all went down. It was fucked. Like,
These were costing yourselves. It was just like
errors,
drop
man.
balls, man.
We had
There's so many.
We had 15 errors at
I
halftime.
know.
15.
Wild.
We completed 9 from 15 sets
Yeah.
at halftime to
Yeah.
their 20 from 24.
Yeah, and it was always going to be a case of you guys are the better team.
Yep.
But you just...
They're going to get in the grit and arm wrestle too, right?
They will. And then, like, you know, even, you know, I was looking at when I did a bet, and I was like, you know, a lot of the odds were around fucking them, like I think the line was like 17.5.
Yeah,
and I'm
massive.
like, I'm not fucking taking that.
The Knights were
I
paying...
did 1 to 12. I was like, mate, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
It'll be close. Like,
Raiders
Raiders
were paying-
are always in a close game.
Raiders was paying $5.80.
Yeah.
I'm
Crazy.
like, how is that?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be way closer than that.
Way closer.
And proved to be, like,
Yeah.
Ricky said it in the presser, like, everyone didn't expect that type of a game. But
I did.
that's what they expected. That's what I
fucking did.
expected.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, how do you feel? Like, you're going to be versus
People
Warriors
look at the
next
last
week.
couple of weeks and go, oh, they got pumped. I'm like,
They'll come top
yeah, but
four
it's
like
the
all
fucking
year.
finals.
Yeah.
And
They're
you
an
know,
experienced finals team.
Yeah.
Even though a couple of their internationals and stuff weren't in there,
yeah,
they're still like an finals team.
exactly.
They played 2 finals games last year.
Yeah. It was always going to be like that, bro. It was
Mate.
always going to be
And
close.
I think, like, I don't know, maybe the expectation of playing at home at Newcastle in front of a sold out crowd, maybe that like fucked us up a bit the first half.
Probably.
Like, there's that pressure. Like, what if we lose?
Yeah,
We're at home in front of all like 30,000 Knights fans.
I know.
If we lose this, like, that's so bad.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
And
really.
like, we played like
gone
it
on
in
this
the
9-game winning streak,
Bro,
and you fucking
100%
you know,
beaten like massive teams.
Yeah.
We've already beaten the Raiders twice this year before that.
Yeah,
Like, and they're missing gun players. Like, it was like they're on a platter. Fuck, we made it hard for ourselves. Those drop balls were fucked. Coming out like our end, that one that Gaga dropped that led to a direct try
yeah,
was fucked. But yeah,
mate. I heard on the Matty John show after they go, "Oh, Gagai played so good. Like he literally, how good was he?" To like Sam Burgess was on, and I'm like, God, he nearly cost you the game.
second half he played well.
Yeah, but
First half he fucked it a few
it was
times.
like an 18-point turnaround because of him.
Yeah,
Because he fucking dropped the ball, they
they
scored.
scored. Yeah,
Then yous were coming out your end, he dropped the ball again.
yeah,
Put yous under pressure for like 10 minutes because of it.
yeah,
Then dropped the ball over the line.
yeah. And then
which
they
is another-
scored off that.
And then they scored off that. So
Yeah.
like 6, didn't score, that's another 6.
Yeah.
And then they
scored
scored 6.
six.
So they literally scored in the next set.
Yeah.
So it was 18-point
yeah,
turnaround.
yeah. Off that one.
Off that
thing.
one
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
I think it might have been 16 in the end. They
Yeah.
missed
And
the
like,
field.
we spoke
kick.
about it the other week, like that momentum.
Yeah.
So hard to get back once
Bro.
it's gone that one way.
But you did.
And we
Half
only
time
because of
got you back.
half-time.
Yeah, half time
Fucking
got you
oath.
back.
I'm like, and they scored right on half time. Like,
But you made
we
changes.
just need to get to half time.
As I said, it was
We had to. It was
that
forced
intricate
changes,
change of Ponga changing sides.
Yeah.
They clearly saw something in the defense, and they started going attacking
and
the
because
right
no Hastings, I think they moved Kurt Mann onto the
to
left.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gamble onto the right.
Yeah,
Fuck that ball movement and the like. It's like he'd been doing that all year.
yeah.
Like playing the
was
right
so
so well.
smooth,
It was
yeah.
so smooth.
But he has been doing that a
he
little bit.
has been, yeah. But
because
it's like
Dom
that.
Young, he's been going down that side with Young.
But it's like that's been his dominant side, which
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, you got
the
confidence. It doesn't matter, man, I guess.
Yeah, the way he fucking like in and outed Whiten and just burned him to set up Dom Young.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Like, Cogger's coming next year and shit, but I can't see Gamble losing his spot, bro.
Nah,
He's got to stay in that team, surely.
has to. Maybe
Hastings.
they're looking at if Hastings like with his injuries and stuff. Like,
So is he gone next week, or
yeah, he's gone.
what was it?
It's a re-aggravation of that ankle sprain.
Right.
Yeah.
Would he be like,
I
was he
think
gone
that's gone now.
forever?
Well, for the rest of the year, I'd say.
Not
He's
forever,
already
but
gone
yeah,
for
the rest of the year. I mean.
He was gone for 3 weeks before that.
Yeah, but was it more they rested him for that time, or was it like, because it's a re-aggravation, but it's not an actual break. Like,
No,
is it
no,
just
it's
something, it's like a pain
syndesmosis. It was
management sort of thing?
syndesmosis.
Yeah, but the first time it was, they said it was like
Yeah.
an aggravation. It didn't say he actually snapped it. They said it was like
No, the first time it was a high grade syndesmosis, and then
Yeah, but
this
like-
time was a re-aggravation.
as in like
yesterday.
the 3 weeks ago was a high grade.
Yeah.
It can't be. High grades are like 8 weeks,
Oh,
bro.
it must have been a like middle grade. I don't
Because
know.
I saw that, because you know how he did it previously.
Yeah, that was a break.
Yeah, but they said it was a re-aggravation of that break.
Yeah,
Like not an
yeah, and
actual
it wasn't as bad.
syndesmosis.
Yeah, yeah, and it wasn't as bad because he's played or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a re-aggravation of the re-aggravation.
Right.
Yeah. So who?
But that's what I mean. It might only be maybe like
Yeah,
if you get through that, he might be okay for the
might
prelim.
be. But I
But
think
then it's
like,
like, do you risk it?
I don't.
If
Yeah.
like Clune's playing well,
Well, Clune has played well.
like do
He
you
beat-
risk him coming back and
Yeah.
might not be 50, like 100%?
Like Clune beat Rabbitohs, Sharks, Rabbitohs.
You look at it and you say,
Dragons.
would you rather a 70% Jackson Hastings or would you rather Adam Clune?
Adam Clune.
It's probably.
I think
answer.
that's what they
Yeah.
they have to go with him this
You-
week.
Before the 2 games, what would you say?
I probably wouldn't have changed.
No, I said before the 2 games that say if Clune didn't play those 2
Oh,
games.
fucking Hastings.
You'd be like
yeah.
70%
'cause Adam
Hastings.
Clune was shit last year.
Yeah.
And he's actually came
But
in.
he was good at the start of the year. He didn't have
He
structure
was.
in that team.
Yeah.
But they're playing differently. Like,
Yeah.
He's an okay half if you can put him around a structure.
And he's
But-
around it.
And he's there at the start of the year and then
Yeah,
he just fell off,
Yeah.
and then that's when
And
it all
Gamble's
changed.
been like quite a dominant half too.
Yeah.
Like it's been quite shared.
Yeah.
Kicking and
Yeah.
like general play.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Adam Clune coming back in, I'm happy about.
Yeah.
Because I think, obviously hindsight, like could have played him yesterday.
Do you reckon Frizzell will be alright? He looked a bit,
I think he finished the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looked a bit cooked, but
Yeah. He came back on and finished the game.
yeah.
I think he'll be right.
And then Fitzgibbon, something wrong with him.
Yeah, sternum or something.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
So he
what,
might-
that might be
Might
needle.
be out. Yeah.
But
So
then
we
we've got Dylan Lucas, who's been playing
True.
real well the last couple of weeks too. So
Yeah.
I'm sure like he'll get named and
Yeah,
they'll both
yeah.
get named or whatever. And then, but fuck, that ending was wild,
Hectic.
bro.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was like extra time too.
I thought when they started it was Golden Point, and then I saw it said extra time, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, I think it started this year
Right.
for finals. So if it gets to 80 minutes draw, it's not like
I
can't be
think
one on
I
a
like
Golden
it better.
Point. I like it.
Because it means people can still.
I think we've spoke
come
about
back.
it like not on this, but like last year or the year before, just like talking footy.
Yeah.
Being like
It's
that's
so
it's
unlucky,
too
man.
fucked. Like
Your whole season relies on a fucking point,
Yeah.
a golden point.
just get whoever like if you make a mistake.
Yeah,
off the
you're
kick- like
fucked.
the 2015 grand
Yeah.
final.
Perfect example. You're fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you should at least have the opportunity. You played 80
Exactly.
minutes to get to there.
Yeah.
Have the opportunity to redeem yourself.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
They
I
changed something
liked it.
similar in the NFL too.
Yeah,
Because
right.
like in the playoffs and shit, you'd have a kickoff. Say if like you lost toss and you have to kick off, that team could just go down the field, and like get into field goal range, kick a field goal, and it'll be done.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, I didn't even touch the ball.
Is it? It's a try now, isn't it?
But they've
Or
like
touchdown.
they
or
said
whatever?
if they kick off, they can go down the field. If they kick a field goal, you get the ball back. But if they score a touchdown, I think that's
It's
it.
game, yeah.
So if you can't stop them scoring a touchdown, that's the game. But
If they score a field goal, you have the opportunity to score.
Yeah. Or a field goal.
Yeah, to
and then
level it up
it just
again.
keeps going.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. No, I definitely like it. What did you think about, like, I obviously agree. At the end there, the Ponga head high.
I thought he got knocked out twice.
Yeah.
In that game.
Yeah.
There was one on his goal line, and he got a knee in the head, and it was clear
Frizzell,
knee.
wasn't it?
No, it was him. He got a clear knee in the head, and he went down. And he was like, "Whoa, fuck!" And he sort of like got
I thought
up.
he was just covering up, like, because
Bro.
there was cunts all over him.
They slow-moed it. He got a fucking knee right in the head.
Right.
And I'm telling you, he was seeing stars. There was 100%, man. 100%.
Yeah.
He had to have. The way he was like, he was definitely fucked. You know, like the second game of the year when he sort of got that knockout a little bit, and they had to and they took him off
on
and
the
he
hip.
and they took him off and he
Blake,
fucking. It was the same. The way he like looked on the ground, and then I thought in this one at the end there, I thought he got
The way his
he got
head,
clipped
like,
as well, bro.
Whiplash.
He definitely got clipped.
Oh, he got hit in the head.
100%.
Jack White hit him in the head.
That's what I mean. He should have
Yeah.
been HA'd twice, I think.
Yeah.
But then I also want to just point out, I thought it was fucking brave for the Roosters staff to rule Suoliti out too, because that was a grade 3. And it was delayed symptoms, and it was at half time.
Did they get upgraded? Because
Well, you can't play, because
they can't even give him an exemption because they'd already got an exemption earlier in the year.
No. It's he's had one in the last 2 months or 3 months.
Okay.
So if you've had one in the 3 months, you can't get an exemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
We didn't talk. Oh, we'll talk about it in a bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he probably should have went off
Probably, yeah.
a couple times, but
Yeah. But
anyway, whatever.
I'm just glad
Finals.
to get the win.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We'll do a little season review on the Raiders Sharks and then do a preview of the 2 games and we're done.
Yeah.
Raiders, mate. Let's start with those guys. What did you sort of make of that one, man? Their season.
This season, it's just like sort of a tale of two halves, right?
Seems to be them every year, man.
Yeah.
Lately.
It is. And like they didn't start like super crash hot, but then they had that period, and we talked about it, like over Origin and all that shit,
Yeah.
where they're just like, they're definitely not dominating because their for and against was fucked,
Yeah.
but they're just like
It's one of the
getting
worst for and
gritty.
against I've ever seen.
Yeah, like getting gritty wins.
Yeah.
But they're like the end of the year was just
Wasn't great.
no.
I think what cost them in the end was I don't really understand what they were trying to do with the Whiten thing in the centres.
No.
It's so weird.
They're obviously trying to get that Frawley.
But he's
on.
leaving.
No, I know, but obviously because he's maybe one of their better players. I don't know.
But he's not.
Well, I don't know. He
shit.
must be something, right?
He's fucking shit.
We scored a try.
You reckon he's better than Whiten in
No,
6?
I don't. But maybe they wanted like more creativity on the field to
What
have
happened
all
to,
three of them.
Was Savage been injured all year or something?
He played reserves last week.
So why couldn't he play centres or something?
I don't know.
Like he was their starting fullback last year in the finals.
Yeah.
And like keeping fucking
He must have something on
keeping
Ricky
Chance
or
out.
something. Yeah.
And then he can't even get in the team and they're playing Whiten and centres.
Yeah.
Like
It's weird.
fucking strange, man,
Yeah.
to me.
It is weird. I don't understand what the logic of
There was some weird
team
their
makeup
team was
is.
weird this year. Like
yeah.
that when they were going well, the team makeup looked good. And then,
When they're not going well.
Who was the two? I know there's Papali'i. What was the other Origin player out that he was talking about?
Horsburgh?
Oh, right. What about the international? Is he saying Sebastian Chris?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What? New Zealand or something?
Tonga?
That was a bit fucking shit as well when he was like, oh, people forget that we had 2 Origin and an international player out. I'm like, so does most teams.
We have our starting hooker out.
Yeah.
And we have our halfback
Yeah.
gone at half time.
All right, cool. We lost Joey Manu,
Mm.
fucking Suoliti, fucking who else?
Yeah, like Warriors had no Sean Johnson.
Yeah. We had no back line.
Yeah.
You fucking
Like,
idiot.
just
We had
relax.
2 second rows playing in the centres.
Yeah.
For most of the game. So shut up.
Yeah, he just has to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what else to say about them. They just seem to do the same shit every year.
Yeah.
Scrape into the 8.
I don't see him scraping in next year.
Do you think they miss? I think they miss. If their team's going to be what they have,
Yeah. They're not really.
I don't know who their halves are. I can't.
When Jack Whiten's gone.
Schneider's gone.
Yep.
Frawley's gone. Whiten's gone.
So it'll be Fogarty and
Who?
maybe like a young guy. I don't know.
I don't know. They haven't replaced anyone.
That Tyler Schiller was pretty good.
He was alright.
Yeah. A couple of the young front rowers were good.
Yeah. They'd be okay, but they're
I think they're gonna need is Papa retiring?
I don't think so, but he hasn't been that good the last couple of years, I don't think. Like, he didn't make Origin this year, did he?
No.
So
But he retired himself from Origin though.
yeah, I
I mean,
know,
he
but I
probably
don't
wasn't
think he
gonna
was
get
going to make
picked
it, bro.
anyway. Yeah.
Come on. Like, their 4-pack's ridiculous. But, I don't know, man. Their team's not looking that great next year.
Yeah.
You know? Like, who do you reckon? Like, even their outside backs aren't that strong. Like,
No.
Kotrich has been fucking
Poo.
horse shit for the last 2 years.
Croker's gone.
Croker's gone.
Anyway.
Like,
Yeah, they need to put Xavier
Sebastian
Savage
Chris
in
has been probably, like, their shining light this year in terms of, like, the, you know,
Rapina's like 34.
he's going to be out for probably the first fucking 5 games a year.
Yeah, Rapina's like 34.
Yeah, so he's good, but he's not going to be around
He's
for a
not
long
like
time.
he's just a workhorse.
Yeah, so you look at their team and you're just like, well, fuck. Not really, like, Horsburgh's probably their best player.
Yeah, and Hudson Young.
And Hudson Young,
Yeah.
you know, so
Elliot Whitehead's like getting older.
I mean, he's old.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have a very strong, like, spine when you really look at it.
And their like depth obviously isn't
So who's their
hectic in the back line.
one, really?
Savage?
But is it?
I don't know. It should be. Chris? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I can't put, because Chris was there and then they moved him to centres.
Yeah.
So it's
To
like,
accommodate this weird thing they're doing. Yeah, I don't know.
fucking weird, man. I
It's
don't know.
weird. It doesn't surprise you. Though.
Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about them.
Nah.
Sharks,
Disappointing
year, eh?
Disappointing.
A lot of people had them in the top
disappointing,
2,
like,
two or three.
I
this
think
year.
I did.
Yeah,
I think I had them top 4.
yeah,
I think like a lot of people had them top 4, and with that team, should have been top 4.
yeah. They're a strong team,
It's
man.
like second year syndrome or something, like with Fitzgibbon.
Yeah, well, you saw it with the Cowboys too.
Similar to the
Same
Cowboys.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
Great first year. But yeah, dude, like,
it was that after Origin lapse that fucked them, and they just never like they won a few on the trot after that, and then we beat them, and then they won again, but they never really recovered from like Nico's.
it's their defense this year, man.
Yeah.
They built their season last year on defense,
That was
and
so
this
good
year's
in
defense
defense.
was fucking awful.
This year it was like we just have to score more than the other team.
Yeah, it was a pure like, and it's really weird because Fitzy's a very, very defensive.
Well, he was your
coach.
defensive coach.
He's a defensive coach.
Yeah.
And it just clearly didn't, whatever, this year just didn't click.
Yeah.
Something happened and it just, they never found their mojo in defense, man, like
100%.
at all, you know?
And it's like
Even those
the
periods where they
side
get pumped as well.
the
some of
side didn't change.
No.
Really, like from the year before.
them. Yeah. They started okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of, their form dipped when Nico form dipped,
Yeah.
you know?
But like the whole team shouldn't dip
No, I
because
know.
one player.
But then like last year he was good all year. So
Yeah.
it stayed high, you know,
yeah.
But he's not going to change their entire defense.
But like, what does that say for his like? Well, for Fitzgibbon's finals record now is 0-3 games. It's pretty hectic.
It is.
Like not to win, like out in straight
He's a new
sets
coach,
last year.
man.
Yeah, I know, but like out in straight sets last year, finished second.
Yeah, people calling for his head and shit's fucking shit.
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
great. That's crazy to me.
Like, who are you going to put in?
He made
You
finals both years.
I know.
He made top 2 last year.
Yeah.
It's like just calm down. But it has to be something like they're just choking in the big games.
Yeah, I know.
And when the season was on the line earlier in the year, like round 20 or whatever, they choked a bit.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right. We've got about 5 minutes. Let's get into the previews of the 2 games.
Yep.
All right. First one will be the Roosters versus the Storm Friday night.
Roosters, yeah. At Amy Park.
Amy Park.
Yeah.
I'd love to see our record there. I don't think it's great. The only one I can remember in recent times is Trell kicking that.
Wasn't that in Adelaide?
Could have been.
Yeah, I think it was in Adelaide. That was a fucking gun game. Yeah.
He kicked that.
Wasn't you kicked
I
field goal,
thought-
they
I
kicked
thought that was
field
at
goal,
Amy
then
Park.
you kicked a field goal? I'm pretty sure it was at Adelaide.
Nah, he was the one where he kicked it from like 40 out near the sideline.
Maybe it was then.
I'm pretty sure. Might have been at Amy Park, that one.
Fact check that.
Although I don't know if that really fucking rough game last year, that big defensive struggle. Was that at Amy Park where we won? Do you remember?
No.
Like the one late in the year. We were talking about it last week.
Yeah.
We sort of went. It was like 8. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
8-6 or some shit.
Yeah, real like
I think
12-10
that
or something.
might have been at Amy Park.
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
I can see another one of those.
Yeah.
I think it would just be like an absolute bash-a-thon.
Fuck yeah.
And both whoever wins is going to come out battered and bruised and have to verse the Panthers and probably get
Fresh,
rolled.
yeah.
But
I think you just can get them.
I think we can. It's going to be tough with our back line, as we were
Yeah.
talking about. We haven't really brought it up with the injuries, but
I think your forwards,
our
though,
back line's
will-
going to be basically completely gone. So
yeah. I think your forwards will like keep you in it though.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, we got a strong forward pack.
Yep.
And if, Kiri and Walker can actually put some points on. And
What's the go with
click.
Walker? Didn't he react like
he's aggravated his ankle, but he'll be fine.
Knee,
Robbo
I
said,
thought?
nah, his ankle.
okay.
Yeah, I think he got like a little rolled ankle.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, he'll be all right.
Okay, that's good.
I thought also, I didn't bring up before, Cheese was fucking
He was-
enormous for us.
he was
man.
really
And he
good.
rolled his ankle pretty early on, and he was
Right.
fucking huge. Like,
Yeah.
he was so good. It was probably his best game in our colours, I
Yeah.
reckon.
I thought he
He changed the
stood
game.
out,
He
yeah.
brought us back into that game when the momentum was fucking Dunstees.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I think, I think we like, they've definitely had a number this year. Like, they've us a couple times and
Yeah.
flogged us and shit, but
Different beast.
different beast.
Different team. Like they got a different team, like
Yeah.
finals wise.
Yeah. They've got
Coates is
Coates
out.
is out.
Puppy's out,
Puppy's out.
obviously.
So they'll struggle a little bit,
Yeah.
but we've got a few out too. So I actually said to you like in text, but I I probably back it up that sometimes our attack actually looks better when Manu's not in the team.
Yeah. 'Cause
When
he's-
Manu's in the team, they're like, fuck,
Get it to Manu.
we need to get it to Manu,
Yeah.
and then it's very reliant on swinging it right,
Yep.
giving him early ball, but then he's got to beat 7 players to fucking score a try or do
Yeah, yeah.
anything. When he's not there, we have to rely on our actual structure
Yeah.
and
Sam Walker ball playing and
exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes we actually look more fluent when
Yeah.
we look the week before against South.
Do you think
Our attack
Hutchison?
looks so fluent, and you put, and then this week.
Yeah. Do you think
for the first
Hutchison will
half,
play centre?
I don't know. If it was
Or
early in the year, I'd
Sia
say
Wong?
yes. I'd say yes, but from what I've seen, Robbo's had a chance to do it for about 2 or 3 times, like in the past, 5-6 weeks, and he's gone against it.
Yeah.
He's put Allen in the centres.
Yep.
So going off of that, I'd say it won't be
Allen,
him.
yeah.
I'd say it will be. It's either going to be. I think it'll either going to. It's like Powell will play I think he'll stay left wing.
Yep.
He'll play left wing with Billy Smith.
Yep.
I think it's going to be.
Allen and Paulo.
It's going to either be Allen in the centres, Barlow wing,
Yep.
or it's going to be Wong centres and Allen on the wing.
Yep.
I'm not too opposed either way, to be honest.
okay.
I'd probably rather. Fuck, I don't know, man.
I reckon Bolo on the wing.
Yeah.
Big body, need that kick returns.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
probably, and he played grand final like,
Yeah.
a couple of years,
Yeah, with South.
So he's been played in big games as well. So
Yeah.
you'd probably go that, but it's hard because Robbo's also dropped him, and it's like he hasn't showed that, like, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
lost that
fight to
trust
get
in him.
back
So it's
in,
kind of
yeah.
like, how does that react to a player?
Yeah.
And he's clearly like a confidence player as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you risk that as well. And
Mm.
then Sia Wong's got confidence at the moment. He's played centres. He knows how to defend there.
Yeah.
Just doesn't have the speed. But then who's he going to be up against?
Yeah, it's going to
You
be
know,
Seve or something, right?
Seve, but then he had a pretty bad game.
He did.
He got absolutely
And,
fucking
or
schooled.
Tonomapia.
So it might be even Olam.
Yeah,
Olam could come
could
back
be,
in
yeah,
because
yeah.
Olam had a really good game the week before.
Yeah.
Big game player. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Could easily bring him back in. Olam's not fast or anything. So
No,
I reckon
he-
Sia Wong, Olam, it's pretty...
Cancels each other out a bit.
I think it's just going to depend on who plays as well. So be interesting.
It
But
will be.
yeah, I think if we had a full strength team, I'd give us a lot more.
Yeah.
But
It's finals, man.
everyone's injured
Yeah.
this time of year. But yeah,
Big game.
and then Storm. They should probably. Yeah, they
They'll-
don't play like that 2 times in a row.
No,
that's for sure.
They would have got a spray
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
You'd think they're going to come out firing.
you'd think so.
But who knows, man?
You never know in finals, man.
No.
And then you guys, Knights against the Warriors.
Who you tipping for your game?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Sorry.
I've got to go Roosters, obviously. Like, I don't. Yeah,
I'll tip the Roosters too.
Cool.
I think you can win.
yeah.
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 Hopefully.
I'd like to see us in the prelim.
Yeah,
Another week of anxiety. You know?
Don't bro,
Fucking hell.
I'm not
Sometimes,
used to it.
yeah, like when we were losing for a bit on Saturday, I was like, I started to get this thing in my head. I was like, at least our season's
It's
done and
done
I can
now.
just relax. And then we do that and I'm like, fuck me, another week of this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Love it, beef.
Yeah.
It's like on edge.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to be very hard going over there.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope the Knights like take whatever they need to take out of that game, the good, and just leave the bad. Because like we're a better footy team than that.
100%.
Like
That was your worst game you played in 10 weeks.
100%.
And you still won, though. That's the difference.
And like
that
maybe
shows the difference in the team.
And maybe
quality
that's
as well.
a team. Maybe that's a game. You know, you need to have that game.
Yeah.
Like you need to have one of those
100%,
games to get you through, right? Maybe that's the game we needed to lose, but we still won.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree, man.
Warriors are going to be hard. I just hope as well. Well, I can hope that like Warriors, they're going to have like a fucking packed out stadium.
They're going to have a big
hostile,
start. It's
right?
going to be a very big start. If you can stand that first like 20 minutes, you're going to be in with a chance.
Like you saw yesterday, like the Raiders when they were winning at half time, they had the crowd taken out of that game.
Yeah.
If Knights can do the same thing, like they can go on with it in the second half.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's just whether they can
stem that early storm because it's going to come. I'm telling you, it's going to come.
And like is that pressure going to get to the Warriors like it did the Knights?
Yeah.
It's like they're not used to playing a fucking final,
Yeah,
let alone at home.
Yeah.
In front of like their whole nation, essentially. They've got New Zealand on their shoulders.
They weren't bad against the Panthers either. That's the thing. Like their middles
just
and
dominate.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They held their own, man. They stayed in it as much as they could.
Did Wade Egan get injured?
I don't know. I don't think so.
From memory?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I lost, as I said, towards the end. I wasn't overly watching.
It's going to be a good
big game, man. Big game.
4:00 Saturday, Arbor.
Yeah. It's just going to be also come down to, I think, players are injured and stuff this time of year. It's who's going to have the...
I think Clune coming back in is going to be good, reliable, like halfback.
Yeah.
Not nursing any sort of niggles or anything.
Yeah.
It's just whether Ponga can get through the game. He played well, so.
Yeah. All right, we need to go because I think it's about to run out of battery. But Tip, who you got? Nui. Yeah, I'm going to go Nui.
Yeah, nice.
Roosters Nui.
Fuck yeah.
Let's do it. All right, thanks for tuning in for another week on the Decoy Sports Podcast. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. We'll see you next week. Bye. Go the Roosters.
Go the Knights.